A U.S. District Court judge has ordered documents related to the Fulton County elections raid be unsealed by tomorrow night. Fulton County filed a motion last week to make the documents public. Atlanta News First and other media outlets filed a similar motion. The judge is allowing the Department of Justice to redact non-government witnesses in the documents. On January 28th, FBI agents hauled off hundreds of ballot boxes tied to the 2020 election in a raid. Fulton County Chairman Rob Pitts says the county is pleased with the court's decision, telling us in part, quote, Fulton County will continue to pursue every legal option to seek the return of election records and to defend our elections from possible takeover.